Hi guys, how are you? Yeah, it's good to see you. It's been a while. I thought I'd do a really quick video about these two kits. I just got these in from Japan and from HobbyLink Japan, their website, which is really good. Although you do really need to order a fair amount of stuff to keep the price down. Well, the price of it being imported into, in my case, the UK. Now, are you a game player? I used to be. Well, I still am, to be honest with you. But I'm more of a retro game player. That's these days, anyway. I don't really get the newer games, although I do appreciate them. I watch playthroughs online and things of that sort, and they look fantastic. But they're just not my thing, maybe. And I like the older type of games, arcade games, 8-bit games, Nintendo, all that sort of thing. Anyway, I thought I've seen these kits before, and I've always wanted them, but they've always been really expensive in the UK. So I thought I'd just order them. I had to pre-order these two kits as well, so it was a little bit more expensive, but you know, that's the way it goes to get hold of these kits. So both of these kits are by a company called Wave. Not known so much in the West, but very popular, and they do tend to make these slightly obscure subjects, which you can understand. This one is from the game Xavius, a really early 80s arcade game, and then it was ported onto pretty much every console and computer at the time. I remember having this on my ColecoVision, and it was really good. It was sort of very close to the arcade, actually. It's a shoot 'em up. I'll put a little snippet of video in right now. Did you enjoy that? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, it was early days, so the graphics weren't anything spectacular. In fact, on my 8-bit computer, I remember Xavius was pretty poor, and there was a game called Flak, which was a copy, more or less, but it was much better. Anyway, look at this box art. Isn't it gorgeous? This is the actual fighter in that game, called the Solvalu, and it looks absolutely cool. It looks kind of unusual. It isn't very sleek, but it does look like the fighter in the game, which is the main thing. And this box art is just beautiful. I wonder if there's a name somewhere of who actually painted it. No, I don't know. No idea. Anyway, but it does look cool, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Yep. And what we build is the actual Solvalu, and there it is on its stand. And cool, I'm looking forward to that. I'm thinking about playing the game. I've got one of those arcade, you plug into a TV sort of thing, and it's got a joystick and the buttons and about 1,000 games on it. And hopefully Xavius is on that. I want to have another go. Have a look in the box. Have a look in the box, have a look in the box. I'm not going to take all the stuff out, but you get 3 sprue, grey, blue and white. It's quite a decent size, actually. I'm not sure what the scale is, but that looks quite a decent size. Oh, there's a third one. Where's it gone? I just saw it. There it is. That's a canopy in rather nice, I was just going to say fluorescent orange, but clear orange. And the installation, shall we have a look at the installation? I would find this sort of thing quite boring, but I know you do find it quite interesting. And there's more pictures of the Solvalu with a painting guide. I'll sort of paint it the way I like it. So these guides aren't too bad. They're pretty clear, actually. A little bit small, but pretty clear. Very easy. Only a few pages. So that looks great. Put that back in there. And this is the, I won't take it out, as I say, what's the point? got these. I suppose that's for the engine being in that colour. So you could actually just build it and weather it and not paint it at all, but I am. I wonder if there's any decals. Decals? What am I talking about? They're decals. There we go. Let's have a look at these. They're stickers. Never mind. We may. There's not much to paint, so we may just paint this instead. There's a few bits and bobs we may need to use, but on the whole, it's going to be painted. So that's the Solvaloo from Xavius. I think it came out about 1982. Ooh, that's a guess. Who knows? Anyway, that's that one. And the other one, and again, look at this artwork. This kit is by Wave as well. And they do wonderful art. It's actually got a... That's the guy, beep, whatever his name is, who painted this. And this is from Galaga. I really like Galaga in the arcades in the day. It was a pure shoot 'em up, and I like that sort of thing. Later on, when I got a PC Engine, there was Galaga 88, a slightly revamped version, and it was such... Which way around did it go? I was going to go that way, but no. It's such a good game. Really, really good. And this is a pretty unusual looking ship, and I'm going to put a clip in right... Ready? Now. See? Not a bad game at all. As I prefer the Galaga 88 version altogether, but again, I'm going to play this on my arcade machine later on because it's such a good game. Hard, but good. Now this one's by Wave again, as I said before. And as you can see, it's a pretty unusual ship. It's got some colours to it. Let's have a look. Oh, there's the logo. Galaga! Cool. I think I've got the marquee to that somewhere. I used to collect marquees from arcade machines. Let's have a look inside the box. So, we've got a bit more sprue, if that's a word. There's some polycaps. So, moving parts maybe, or... interesting. Now this is the sort of the size of the thing. Let me just get the light a little bit better or worse. It's a pretty big thing, isn't it? It's quite large. You've got two sides there, and you can see the main outline to the ship on there. See? Cool. What else we have? We've got the winglets. Nice detail. Yeah, really nice. Again, I'm not taking it out of the bag. Sorry, not doing it. Not doing it right now. Later, perhaps. And we have the stand, which looks fine. Do we have stickers? We have decals. Yay! Quite a lot of them as well. Oh, that's cool. They look pretty good. Looks like you could use a lot of these for other models and things. So that's good. Decals, I'm so glad. Okay, we've got the painting guide. Color callouts. Oh, a white cat in a snowstorm. Okay. So just a colouring guide. That's cool. I like that. Installations. Again, we've got the artwork, which is beautiful. And again, we have the Wave. Pretty simple looking instructions. So that's good. I don't really bother. Oh, that does look nice. Huh? Get the light off. So that's cool. I really want to build this one first, I think. See how it goes, but that looks so good. Polycaps in there. Just look at this box again. Isn't that fantastic? beautiful artwork. I love that box. So there we go. Sorry, my voice is going a bit now. Two really good kits from the same manufacturer from Japan. Woo! And now, hopefully, in the new year, I may be doing a build. What's it called? A group build, sorry. Possibly with SteveTheFish.net. We've had a little chat about it a month or two ago. About doing a group build based on game. Well, we could probably stretch it to game characters, game ships like this. You know, model kits based on games, I suppose, is where we're going. Maybe in the new year. That'd be really cool. So look out for that. Thank you very much. It's always the way. I should have put it on mute, I know. Never mind. Well, there we go. And thank you very much for watching. Have a good Christmas, because I think this might be my last video before Christmas. Have a really good one. You know, take a bit of time off. I've got 2 days off. Never had 2 days off at Christmas before. Well, not for a very long time anyway. So have a great Christmas and a brilliant New Year. Get absolutely hammered, but not whilst you're driving. Okay, be sensible and be careful out there. Remember, keep your fish on the ice. Keep your fish on the ice. Sounds good. Bye.
Many thousands of years ago, there was a technologically advanced civilization that lived here on Earth, the Xevious. Their powerful computers made a terrible prediction. An ice age was about to descend that would be so extreme that human life could not survive. And so the entire population left the Earth in their spacecraft to seek a new home in deep space. But now, the Xevious have come back to reclaim the planet in a totally compelling video game experience from Atari, where players search the remote corners of the Earth to find and destroy the invaders.
Okay, now get those. How do I get them?
Players control a Solvalu spaceship using an 8-position joystick to move the ship over an ever-changing terrain. The Solvalu flies over forests, rivers, deserts, and oceans, searching for Xevious ground bases and air targets. First, waves of toroid patrol fleets come into view. The player shoots these and other air targets with the zapper button, which is used for rapid-fire strafing. The blaster button is used when destroying ground targets. The ship is moved with a joystick so that the cursor is placed over the ground target, and when the blaster is pressed, the Solvalu fires at any ground target in the cursor frame. Players must lead the targets due to the airspeed of the ship, and well-placed shots can destroy 2 ground bases at the same time. The Solvalu can pass over any ground obstacle or target, but players must watch out for shots fired at them from the bases. Xevious air targets will cost the players a Solvalu life if a collision occurs. As the gameplay progresses, many new air targets are introduced with different point values, and these Xevious air targets are increasingly complex and aggressive. One of the Xevious inventions that really challenges players is a flotilla of flying mirrors, the Bacula resistor shields, which are like a flying maze that the Solvalu must negotiate. The resistor shield cannot be destroyed by firepower and will wipe out the player's Solvalu if any contact is made. Not only does the air battle intensify, but the Xevious ground bases present greater challenges every second of gameplay. There are defense sites, dome networks, and mega sites, which fire at the player from their fixed positions, and the Xevious have tanks and rovers, which move over the terrain to defend their captured lands. Xevious challenges the player in a way no other video game has done before. The computer program monitors and self-adjusts the difficulty level of gameplay to the ability of the player at the controls moment by moment. No wave is ever the same, because Xevious provides a unique competition between the player and a smart computer that responds to individual player input. In later waves of gameplay, a blink of the Solvolus cursor indicates the presence of a hidden Xevious citadel, which when hit, rises up from the ground, earning the player high point value, which increases further if hit again and destroyed. Suddenly, the Xevious unveil their most powerful and destructive weapon, the mothership Andor Genesis, which dominates the color raster display screen. The player must shoot the Andor Genesis in the central reactor to disable the awesome ship. But this is an extremely difficult task due to the steady barrage of energy blasts that are fired at the player's ship. If a player is skillful enough to disable the Andor Genesis, he must be ready for the possibility of twin motherships at another level. Although Xevious is like no other video game because of the self-percentaging factor of its player interactive computer, Atari knows that it's always important for operators to be able to adjust the game settings to fit the needs of a specific location. All options, such as number of lives, coinage controls, and bonus or no bonus, can be set in the self-test mode. Xevious has got it all. Fabulous graphics on a full-color raster display, great sound effects, and a smart computer to challenge players continually as the action-packed drama unfolds. Xevious, the state-of-the-art choice for top profits in video games. And it's from Atari, where the vision continues.